What's up, guys? Athena is here. So I'm doing a video breakdown for Search to Destroy. I joined the game late, so I wanted to stay back, kind of stay a little defensive. I don't know where my team is. I don't know where their team is. Obviously, I can see the mini-map, but I wait just a little bit, not even all that far from the spawn. I was able to catch that guy. Call it a day. If it looks like your team isn't moving forward or they're not controlling the map and you don't really have map awareness or anything, because I did join late, not by long, but enough time for both teams to start the game. And then I joined, was able to pick my gun and get in this round. Luckily, my team was playing low defensively already. I didn't want to push myself and overextend myself too far, open myself up to being flanked. What didn't make sense, and that's a bad move anyway. Now, I closed the door behind me. I have a big habit, a very bad habit, of coming down to this bottom area. Now, real quick, if you guys don't know what the series is about, the series is about me just going on about the good and bad things I do in each video, in each game that I actually play. So I'll go on and say what I did was great, what I could have changed, how I could have done better. This way we all learn together. You guys can learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make the same mistakes, and hopefully pick up tips from each other, and we can all grow bigger and better, guys. So this is a big strategy breakdown where we talk about what I've done wrong, what I did good, what I could have done better, those types of things. It's better to critique yourself and really learn what your bad habits are so you know how to fix them. Now, this move was pretty sweet. I did throw my ID down right there because we moved so far forward, and I throw the motion sensor towards that door. I want to make sure that when I come down here, like I said, I have a bad habit of coming down here, and you guys will see why later, that I am protected on all sides. So yes, they could circle all the way around our whole team and come up from the very flank, but most likely they're going to cut right through the middle. The reason I put the ID there was because I just killed the guy in that crossfire, between that opening between buildings. So I figured he would overextend himself once again, and I would be able to catch him. Now, if he didn't, that's okay. It's just there for an early warning system, a little detector, if you would, to protect my ass while I was down here looking forward. I didn't want to get shot in the ass because I messed up or something like that. Now, here's where I make a mistake. You can see that he just died to a sniper, okay? I should have grabbed the bomb and ran. I stopped there, stared at the bomb. The bomb was pretty much in my view, and as you can see, there's no way in hell I would have seen him. No way in hell. He had a variable zoom scope. He was way the hell back there. There was no way I would have been able to see him and catch him and make that work in my favor. Now, the best move I could have made there was to have been just grab the bomb and move. Get out of the line of sight. If he just died there, obviously someone has a pretty keen and badass line of sight on that position. You don't want to get stuck in a position where someone just got killed. So that was my mistake. That was like my first or second mistake. But all in all, I'm not doing terrible this game. For joining late, I am 1-1. But that sniper was really the guy that kind of threw me off my game the most, because I wasn't expecting that. Especially to be all the way back. I've never seen that before. Now, I have seen people camping these stairs, and it is a risk. If no one walks down those stairs and they bust open the gate, and you have to bust open the gate to get up, there's always a person guarding it. Now, if the gate's opened on their side, on the defending side, because we're on offense right now, where this guy's looking, then most likely there's someone down there. But they like to trick you because it's a great early warning system if you think about it. You have to open the gate to get through, so if they see those metal bars fling open, they know exactly where you are and what you're doing, so there's no hiding that. It's not even like it can fail. It can't fail. It's fail safe. It's totally perfect. You have to get through those gates if you're coming from that direction. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's how it is. I throw my motion sensor to the right of this building just to block the flank. I know they can go above us, and obviously there are a lot of different openings and line of sights. My team was pretty aggressive this time. We have a little bit of good map control. Now, I threw my ID on the opposite side. This is important. On the opposite side of me, on the path that they're most likely to run. Now, the ID explosion won't hurt you if you're on an opposite, even at a corner of a wall or the bomb site itself. Now, most of the time, if you're just in the opening, your own IDs will kill you, but I heard that guy coming. Because I stayed in the same corner. Now, I threw the ID on the right side because I figured they'd come around. The only reason they'd come in here is to defuse the bomb. They didn't know I was planting yet, so he ran out in the open and got caught by my ID. Planting on the opposite side of your ID, normally a smart idea. Sometimes it will backfire because your ID will go off on the opposite side and you won't get the kill. But just to protect yourself, throw your ID on the most probable way they're going to run towards you and play on the opposite side. Your IDs won't even hurt you. They timed out the game, and we walked away the winner. Now, the ID there was sweet, like I said. As long as you're behind a wall, or even behind that little corner, it doesn't even look like I should be protected, but I've tried this before, and it is efficient. It will work every time. As long as you throw it on one side, on the side that they're most likely to run, and you start planting on the opposite side, they're normally going to get killed. And they still didn't know I was planting. That's the reason the other guy jumped down, and I was able to catch him. I heard him fall, and I don't even use headset. I don't even have a headset. I did one at one point, but I don't anymore. It broke. What can I say? That was like 2 years ago. don't have a headset. Now this is what I'm talking about. I throw my motion sensor down to protect my ass, once again, my flank. If they come, I will know. Once again, now this was just a dumb move. To move all the way back there and not use the wall as my kind of precise cover, bad move. IED, nice placement, because if they come around, obviously it'll explode. I'm not sure if it'll actually arm and trigger while they're coming down, but most of the time, it'll scare them back. I'll know they're coming. I take my motion sensor and throw it back into the... There's basically two ways for them to cross the map and get onto the defending side. So I threw it on the one way that I could reach. Obviously, there's the other side of the tracks, or of the train, and you can come across tracks there. But this is one of the bigger openings for you to come across the tracks, and obviously you can go through one of the carts. But, you know, I put it on what I could to kind of protect me. Now, obviously, the only reason I was able to do that was because I do have a teammate. He is behind me. You can see him on the minimap. He's looking back and forth. Now, I put a lot of faith into this guy by trusting him to watch my back. That is very unlikely that he would do that, but I felt pretty confident in the fact that if someone ran by him or near him or down here, he would catch them. So I was ballsy enough to throw my motion sensor right in the middle of the map, right along one of the pathways that I know they're going to cross. That train track opening, obviously they had to cross it, or they're coming down here. So now I own two parts of the map. I'm consistently watching. I have good map knowledge. Either they're flanking all the way around and they're trying to get to A, or they're going to come to the basement to me, or hit my motion sensor or come across. Or at very worst, run into my teammate. Now granted, they ran past my teammate, and this little fence right here, not a good wall. Just so you guys know, it will not stop a bullet. It will not save you. As you can see, I caught the guy as he was running, got an assist, and then I was able to shoot right through the wall where the guy I assumed was planting at the time and kill him. This wall will not save you. It may visually stop a bullet, but it will not actually stop a bullet from penetrating your body. Alright, visually, yeah, you can't see them through the fence. But if you get a bullet through in a hit marker, yeah, you're going to get lit the hell up. Now, actually, you guys saw, as I was talking about back there, the motion sensor actually did catch the guy coming across as he was coming to me and protected my ass. He would have killed me. My motion sensor painted him up. No harm, no foul. Once again, worked out. Now, here's a mistake. I ran out of bullets. I wasn't paying attention. I was getting a little too happy thinking I'd catch this guy. I come out to check. That was a bad move. I had no secondary. Boom. Caught him in the back. Now, I have no secondary and I had no bullets. That was the only option it could have done. And if he would have killed us, or me, we would have lost that round. Now, I'm assuming he ran out of time to plant, or he didn't want to plant. Now, by running away but finding a corner to duck it, much better than actually just running away. Now, he could have killed me. He could have turned the corner and killed me, but it was just one of those times where luck was on my side and he just kept running. Now, he probably assumed, because most people, this is what I'm saying, will run away completely, trying to escape. Don't do that. Run away, try to get an advantage. I had that little box to my own. He would have had to look over, notice me, and then engage before I can engage him with my knife, is what it is. Now, these ammo crates, or not ammo crates, I'm sorry. Oh, I can't even remember the name. They drop out of the sky. Care packages are actually a big hindrance to map control. Now, as you guys can see, a lot of my teammates stayed back. One guy actually decided to kill himself under my care package there. But because of it, we all had to stand back, and now we're kind of screwed. We have no map control. We're very far behind. Their team is advancing very far. As you can see, I should have stayed down here and fought him. I now have an advantage on him. I changed my mind. Even though I have my dog, I decided to run out in the open, ignoring all possible line of sights and not even looking around. That was my fault. I got myself, my teammate, and my dog killed, and I didn't mean to do that. I should have kept engaging the guy in the basement. I'm assuming there was just one guy. With my early warning system down there and my dog, I could have easily killed the guy or gotten 1-for-1 trade and my dog take him out. Or, you know, he'll take me out, my dog take him out, 1-for-1 trade. It is what it is. I didn't do anything for my team at all that game because I just instantly died. I didn't take anyone with me. I didn't offer any great map control. That's just all about the small advantages that you can give to your team just to help them out, to help them get up there so your team can win. Yeah, you can go 14-10 or 14-1 every game. That's great. But that one time that you're going like 15-2 and your whole team's sucking and you're like, man, my team sucks. Maybe if you played like a team or as a team, you know, they wouldn't suck so much. You just run around getting lucky, getting all the kills while your whole team's getting screwed. Provide map knowledge to your team. Give them map awareness. Give them what you can. Protect them, watch them, guard them. See where they're going, see what they're doing. And if nothing else, if they're really that bad, use them as pawns. Watch them go first and take the kill when they die. Do that type of thing. It's those types of things that are going to help you out and make you basically the winner of the game. Now, obviously, if you're, like I said, if your team's really that bad, yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to go through with it. But for the most part, hey, Work with your team. Your team's there to help you as best they can because they all want to win too. No one's really, well, that's not true. Most people want to win the game. Most people aren't joining the game just to get fucked over and lose, but some people are. You guys know how it is. It's okay. Aw, Buddha. What are you doing? Little Buddha sleeping on my foot. Glad it doesn't need as much blood as it used to, I guess. So, once again, I'm making the mistake of staying down here too long. It's one of those times where I was pretty sure there was somebody down here. Now, this is the one I'm talking about. I'm watching my teammate, ensuring that nothing happened to him. I was making sure that if he had died, because there are not many of us left, that I would get that kill, and at least it would trade their lives. If you can kill, like, let's say you're on my enemy team, and I run after you and I kill you, right? Okay. Well, you come and kill me now. Well, now we're even. I killed him. You killed me. Now, it may not be even on his map or his little scoreboard, but the teams are evened out again. You always want to even out the team and give yourself as many advantages as possible. I did bring down that ladder just because I was curious to see. I've actually never shot that ladder. I was pretty sure it would work like that, but I was just checking. No real advantage to that. I was just doing it. Now, this was my problem. I didn't lay down. I always like to lay down. I was a little thrown off my game. This guy, I think he would have killed me either way, whether I was laying down or crouched. I'm not entirely sure, though. I don't know if laying down would have saved my life or not. But as you can see, he wasn't even really watching the bomb. He just shot his grenade launcher over. It worked for him. If I would have had blast shield, it wouldn't have, and I would have easily defused the bomb, but it's okay. I should have laid down. I don't know if it would have helped me or not. I did what I had to do. Obviously, he was not coming to get the bomb. I couldn't just kill him, and I tried to defuse. Most of the time, you walk away the winner from that. Sometimes you don't. It's just how the game goes sometimes, but it's okay. This is what I'm talking about. Once again, what am I doing? The same exact strategy. I throw down my thing to watch my ass, and here, wait for it, guys, and I look, and I saw him, but it was too late. I made the same mistake of going down there too frequently. They knew exactly where I was going to be. I was one of the stronger players on my team, so they knew exactly where I was, where I was going to be, what I was doing, and they took me out, and it sucks because I just didn't offer my team anything there. Now my early warning systems are gone. I gave my team nothing. The sniper has completely control of that basement. Hopefully these guys will cycle around, but they won't. Looks like they're going to continue back and see, yep, right into their spawn. Always kind of a bad decision, especially when you're on the defensive side. There's really no point into forcing your way into their spawn. Just hang back, stay alive. I don't know why everyone was quitting this game. I guess they were getting pretty tired of it. It was a long game. A lot of these search games are coming out pretty long now. I was switching it up just to see what this guy was up to. But there's no point to force your way down into the throat of their spawn point when they have to plant the bomb. Doesn't make sense. Not necessary. Yeah. So this sucks, right? I offered my team nothing, and I screwed up, and I may have given this guy the maniac that he needed, because now he's got a maniac. Now it's what, 2 versus 2, and he's got a maniac. It doesn't look good for us anymore. I think we end up losing this game because of the maniac. Without it, they probably wouldn't have won, but it's just one of those things. Like I said, this is one of the, wow, is this guy gonna move ever? Maybe I should switch off this guy. Oh no, I think the guy just died. Well, what can you do, guys? Like I said, I'm here for the good and bad of all my strats, what I did right, what I did wrong. You know, you can't always win. But breaking down what I did wrong, making that mistake again, I went down there too frequently. They knew where I was going to be. I had dominated that basement over and over and over again. All it took was someone to get a little bit angry at me to go down there and counter. It's not a hard counter. It's a very light counter. It's an easy counter against me. All you have to do is get there and hide in the corner as the push guy, and shit, I couldn't even catch you. You know, I barely even noticed the guy. Now, of course, this guy did his very, very best, doing everything, even knifed him, and was put down at the end. I gave my team nothing that round. I cost them a lot. I didn't do terrible for my team, but I didn't help them as much as I should have. Those are mistakes and things that I did right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video breakdown. If you did, be sure to like and leave it, subscribe to us, guys. We love you so much. I was gonna say leave a like and subscribe, but for some reason I couldn't get that out. We love you so much, guys. I'm out. Peace.